Hi, my name is Jenny Grainger and this is one of my midlife gap year videos. I've been having an experiment with my life in 2014 and I've been condensing all my one-to-one client work as a life coach into 1 week a month and giving myself permission to take the rest of the month off in order to create a bit more space in my life. So we're coming towards the end of the year. It's the 2nd of December as I record this. Beautiful, clear blue skies and sunshine out there. And I haven't made a video for several weeks now. I think it's nearly a month. And part of the reason for that is because, oh, I've got a companion coming to say hello to me, this is Samson. So part of the reason for not having recorded any videos is because I've been on a bit of a retreat. I've been, throughout the month of November, really taking quite a lot of time out to myself and just to not push myself in any shape or form, which has been great. So one of the things that's really sat with me this month, I had a fantastic weekend retreat with my spiritual teacher, a lady called Miranda McPherson, at the beginning of November. And one of the things I became aware of during that retreat with Miranda was just how busy, even though I've taken a gap year and even though I've got all this time to myself, just how busy my mind can be in terms of planning. And I think that stems from having had a couple of careers, this one included, which involves always looking forward. My previous career for 10 years was as a TV producer, so I was always planning the next shoot and where I was going to be and organising crews and all sorts of different things, so a lot of planning. And it's something that is actually a skill for me, it's definitely a strength. And similarly with my business, with Fresh Start Coaching and with Positive Living Network, which I run, there's a lot of forward planning with all these. And sorry, Samson's determined to have his paw held. I don't know if you can see this, but he just wants to have his paw held today. So planning has become just sort of part of my life and part of my way of thinking. Also, you know, my job is, apart from just being a life coach, is also a law of attraction coach. So a lot of working with the law of attraction is building up a vision of what you want in the future and becoming very clear on that. So a few weeks ago, my partner asked me a question. He said, out of a 24-hour day, how much of your mental time do you think you spend, what percentage do you think you spent in the past? What percentage do you think you spend in the present, and what percentage do you spend in the future? And I don't spend an awful lot of time in the past, I have to say, which is good, I guess. I spend more and more time in the present moment, but I spend a lot of time in my mind in the future. What's happening next? What are we going to do next? Where are we going? Da 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 da, all this stuff. I'm sure some of you can associate with this as well. It's not uncommon. So I became very aware of that, and then during the retreat with Miranda, she also helped me to realise that a lot of that planning, it comes from a need for control. You know, if I plan everything to the nth degree, then I feel that I have some kind of level of control over things, and it also helps, in theory, to eradicate fear of what might happen, you know, all the what ifs. So for me, that was part of my pattern. And Miranda helped me to work with a new question, and so this is my new spiritual practice and I wanted to share it with you. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now and practicing it on an ongoing basis, and that's part of the reason I haven't made a video. So the question is very simply this: what's needed now? What's needed now? And with that question, there's a couple of things that happen for me. The first one is that Samson obviously believes that what's needed now is lots of love. Lots of love. Yes, the question first of all brings me into the now. I mean, it's got that word very specifically in it, so it brings me into the present moment and stops me flying ahead. So for instance, when I'm out walking Samson and his little friend Delilah, you know, my mind can be racing off, planning this and that and thinking about this and that. And when I ask the question, what's needed now, it brings me right back to, okay, what's needed now is I need to be present for the dogs, or I need to appreciate the beauty of the scenery, or I need to feel the sun on my skin, or whatever it might be. Not thinking about what I'm going to be shopping for tomorrow. So what's needed now? And then also what it does is, it doesn't mean that you never plan anything. So for instance, I have a to-do list, but when I keep pulling myself back to what's needed now, then it's helping me just to do the to-do list when it's needed, if that makes any sense to you. It's quite hard to explain. So for example, this video, I've been thinking for about 3 weeks, gosh, I should make a video. So it's been a while since I made a video, and I did say I'd make one every week or two weeks or whatever. And I haven't done it. And part of the reason for that is because it wasn't coming up in my what's needed now question. And yet now, 15 minutes ago, I thought, what's needed now? Oh, I need to make a video about what's needed now. So if you can understand that, it doesn't mean that you never plan anything, but it brings you back to, okay, what's needed now? And for me, there's also gentleness that's coming with that as well, a compassion, a self-love that's coming with it, because quite often, you know, what's needed now is a cup of tea. What's needed now is a 10-minute snooze. What's needed now is a meditation. What's needed now is a hug. What's needed now, you know, it's not all the millions of things that go racing through my mind about what might be needed tomorrow or the next day or next month or whatever. It's just what's needed now. And Samson really is my spiritual teacher. I have a blog up on the website about Samson, the guru, the spiritual guru. So what's needed now for Samson is love and sitting in the sunshine. That's all he needs. The dogs are very, very straightforward about that. They don't plan, you know, they don't plan what they're going to need on Christmas Day. So I thought I'd share this with you now because, of course, we're into the 2nd of December. A lot of you will be thinking about Christmas, starting to make plans. And I know that a lot of people really struggle with stress over Christmas because there is so much planning involved, so much forward thinking. So perhaps you could just do what we're doing this Christmas, which is we're sort of working out what kind of a Christmas we want, what's important to us this Christmas, how we want to be over Christmas, which is relaxed and cozy and surrounded by love. And then from that, as the month goes on, we just keep coming back to what's needed now. Okay, well, we need to think about food, what we might eat over Christmas. What's needed now? We might need to buy some Christmas presents now. What's needed now? Might need to go and have a sleep. So I hope that helps. Please share this little video if you like it. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's Fresh Start Coaching, so you can find us there on YouTube, and if you subscribe then you'll get the automatic postings when we update and put new videos up. And enjoy the now, and I hope that little question helps to bring you back into the present moment, because of course in the present moment there are no problems. There's just me and the dogs and the sunshine, and all is well. Namaste.